Okay. Well, hello, folks, and welcome back to another awesome episode of Tommy Talks. Well, folks, we have none other than the man. It's electrifying here on YouTube. He likes to collect VCR tapes. He likes to put them in the VCR tapes. He loves the 90s. He'd love to be friends with the 90s, but the 90s wants to die and go away. None other, folks, than Mr. Cinestalker.
Oh, what up?
How you doing, Mr. Cinestalker? How you doing there today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing dandy. I'm just here in my yellow suit and
Yeah.
can't wait to interview you, and this is going to be an electrifying night.
It's me electrifying, brother. Oh, yeah, as Macho Man would
Oh,
say.
yeah. Okay, first question down. What inspired you to be here on YouTube, and why do you make videos?
It's like I remember it was like probably the same thing with you. Like I shot, Sean and them, Sean C. Phillips and Brendan Mitchell a few years ago, and then I started watching their stuff, and I figured I wanted like about last year I was gonna try to do my own channel, but I didn't really do it, like I kind of procrastinated, and then when I met Brendan, I met him in person and stuff. Like we started chatting on Facebook, and then we met up at a convention, a horror convention. And then I started doing like a couple little videos with him on his channel, me and my buddy Chris. And then he's like, "Yeah, hey Danny, I think you should do your own videos. That'd be kind of cool, man. Like show stuff you like to do and things." I'm like, "Okay, I'll give it a shot." And then I just wanted to I started doing them like about 8 months ago. And then showing like VHS tapes and then going to mom and pop shops and things like that, all that kind of stuff.
Now, when you get I've watched some of your videos and they're pretty funny. I have to say, I have caught the interest of, I see you going back to the Halloween shop and you went through I love going to Halloween stores.
Yeah.
I think you would love the Halloween store that I have here in Nashville. One thing about the tent, man, and it's orange. So when you walk into it, that's all you see is orange.
Oh, whoa.
It smells of latex, and I swear, if that thing was to catch on fire, that sucker would burn. I swear, because the sucker smells nothing of latex, and it's bright orange, and I just don't know how the workers work in that. Like, I've walked in it with my vlogging camera, and you can tell from inside to outside which one is regular, which one is orange,
Yeah, oh, man. Get those crazy smells in there, the crazy latex smells. It's just like, ah.
Oh, yeah, the smell of latex. I love it.
It can get off in your head, Like, oh,
yeah, it does. So, I'm trying to think of a good question. What is your top favorite movie of VHS?
Oh, man, top favorite movie of VHS. That's a tough one, huh? Let's see, one of the ones I like a lot. It's one of my rarest ones. It's Massacre at Central High. It's like a really cool late '70s horror movie. It's one of my most rare ones. So I got that. It's probably my favorite one just because it's kind of rare and it's a cool little VHS tape. Pretty cool cover. It's pretty sick.
Oh, okay. Now, if you were this is Halloween. Let me ask you a Halloween question.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Halloween killer?
I always liked my favorite Halloween killer. Gonna go with Michael Myers. It's Halloween, so I'm gonna go with that guy right there.
Well, the question is, all he does is kill family. The one thing I've always thought is with Michael Myers is when he's killed all his family, what was the kill? It's like
he kills like some neighbors. He kills some people who get in his way. He kind of goes around and trying to get his sister or like niece, whoever they are, involved with this whole reckoning. He'll get people along the way.
Which series is better for you, the original series or the remix series that oh my gosh,
Rob Zombie.
Oh, the Rob Zombie one. Ugh, no, I don't like the Rob Zombie ones. No, I like the old ones.
Yeah, I kind of figured that they kind of ended it off briefly, with the sister, the final series, and him, because he can't die, then they made like he died, but Michael's gonna come back somehow. But Rob Zombie's version was just like, oh, there's an orgasm and you get stabbed. That's my opinion of Rob Zombie's.
Yep.
And let's not forget, once that mask comes off, that's some of it. All you see is just this creepy-looking face.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, and the worst one is, Rob Zombie.
That's kind of upsetting right there, because Michael Myers is in the originals. That mask was just his actual face.
Yeah.
So,
that.
So, what is your highest rated video on your channel?
The one that has the most views, you mean?
Yes.
I think it was one I showed my movie collection. I was showing some of my movie collection, kind of going like a little overview of some of my stuff. I think I was like under 5,000 views. It's just shy of that, like 4,800, I think, or something.
Okay. Now, if you were to, okay, I'm trying to think here. Okay, I apologize. Are you a fan of Seinfeld?
I watched some of the show, but I'm not a huge fan. But I watched some of the, I watched some of it before,
Okay. Now, what is your future for your channel? Are you going to keep doing reviews of VHS, or are you going to do more stuff with your channel with? Because I see you do out and about videos like Sean and Brendan.
Yeah.
Now, what separates now? Sean and Brendan, they review VHSs and DVDs.
Yeah.
What separates you from them? What exactly makes you special from Sean? Now, I'm not demeaning Sean and Brendan. I'm just saying what makes you special.
A little bit different. I don't know, just like my own way of doing it, maybe my own little spin on it. And then I like to go to like more mom and pop shops, a little bit more like independent places, more than Best Buys and Targets. We don't go there that much in film. I usually just do it at independent shops. Try to show like weird things, or go to like sometimes restaurants, or I'll drink a beer on camera. Like I'll drink on camera, and things like that. And just kind of put my little spin on it, and I'll show like more like old, like kind of I try to show like different stuff like VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, like a little more like variety of different things, and like kind of showcase things that don't really get talked about that much to kind of give them a little bit of light. So I kind of do it like that, my own little spin on stuff. And I'll go to like wrestling shows. I'll record some wrestling stuff and just little odds and ends, all that kind of thing.
Yeah, when you went to that restaurant and you were eating, of course, the one thing I didn't really like, I had to turn my nose up to, was the macaroni. Now you said I hate honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate macaroni. I hate cheese.
Okay.
I hate cheese on a hamburger. That's just my fault.
Oh, no way.
It's just the texture. The thing is, people have textures in their mouths, and I'm a guy, it's just like, oh my gosh, what is this nasty taste in my mouth? And it's like, that's the reason why I don't like macaroni or cheese. I only eat it on pizza. That's the only time.
Okay.
And to be honest, that whole time I was watching your video and I was watching at that sandwich place, I got so hungry. Like, I had to say, you know what would be a good idea for your channel I just thought of?
Uh-huh.
You should go around to restaurants and do food reviews.
Oh, yeah. I do a little bit of that. I do a little bit. Like, I'll go to, like, different spots, and I'll, like a Mexican restaurant. Like, I'll go to, like, some local places here in town, and, I'll show stuff, like, when I'm eating and things, and kind of... So it's sort of like a review on it, It's sort of like that.
I actually like that. That's one of my favorite parts of your videos is when... And I think, honestly, that's what separates you when, going back to Tommy's question about what separates you from Brendan and Cool Duder. Honestly, even if you did the same thing they did, your taste in movies is a tad bit different. So what you go to get at Best Buy and at Target would be probably different from what they're going to get. Not completely different, but some things would be different.
Yeah.
But what I like about yours is you show your whole, like, the whole adventure. You show from, hey, I'm leaving the house, to I'm gonna go pick this up, to I'm gonna drink a beer, to I'm gonna eat some food, to and I think, to me, I'm in Texas. I've never been to California, but I do want to go to California. San Diego is where I want to actually go.
There you go.
You've already given me like 3 spots to go fucking eat because I'm so hungry after I see you eat those tacos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those tacos were good, right?
Those carne asada tacos, I was just like drooling. I was like, man, make Big Boy hungry.
That place is killer. El Paisa, that place is killer, man. That place is like, ooh,
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
What is your favorite mom and pop video store?
It's the one I always go to. I try to. It's called Kensington Video. That's the one that has all the VHS tapes in there and DVDs and Blu-rays. It's like and have all the old school posters on the wall. And in the background, you can see like over there, there's like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre promo from Part 2 of the movie. I bought that from that video store. It's like a Leatherface promo, so I bought that. It's on the wall. But they have all kinds of cool vintage stuff in there. It's been around for like 30 years, the place.
Wow.
That place is great. That place is great. That place has like the ultimate video store, and like to me, it beats out anything in LA. Like it's like the best video shop. Like it's really, really cool.
Now, if you were to, I'm just trying to think of a good question. I normally am Mr. Ballparker. I can hit it right out of the field.
That's
But
okay. I can just think of whatever. I'm cool with anything.
All right. So, okay, let's get into your friends. Friends, connections. So how did you find Sean C. Phillips and Brendan Mitchell, known as Cool Duder and Wet Movie 1 here on YouTube?
Yeah, it was probably like 3 or 4 years ago. I think I saw Sean's first, and this just I was on YouTube one day like looking for like horror movies, like horror stuff, like see people get out there. I was just curious. So I think I clicked like rare horror movies, something like that. I think Sean's video popped up. I was like, oh, let me watch this guy. Let me see what kind of stuff he has. I started watching his stuff. I was like, oh yeah, the guy knows his stuff. Sean knows like all kinds of cool, weird movies, like the stuff I like. A lot of weird B movies and like strange ones. So I thought, oh, that's cool. And then I saw a couple of videos of him. I saw that Brendan was on one of his videos, and so I kind of linked up his channel too. Like started watching some of his stuff, and like I like their personality. And then Sean moved out here, in Southern California, and then I just started chatting and stuff. I met him at Fry's one time by accident. I was just in the area, and I saw him at a Fry's, and we just started chit chatting for like an hour. And then Brendan, I started talking to him on Facebook, and then we started just chit chatting about movie stuff and just basic talk, And then we started becoming buddies. It was like about a year and a half ago, and like or so, like a little under a year and a half ago, like, and then just started chit chatting more. And then met up in person and stuff. Like I met Brendan up at a horror convention last year. We just started, just kind of kicked it off and stuff. Kind of hit it off. And we all get along.
Now, when the camera turns off, what kind of personality do Sean and Brendan have when the camera turns off? Is it the same personality when they shut the camera off?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're all like the same. Yeah, it's like Brendan's the same, Sean's like the same. They're all kind of same. Kind of. Brendan's like he's funny. He's always like outgoing and stuff. Kind of says whatever's on his mind. So he's funny. And Sean's like the same way too. Laid back, cool. Says whatever and. So yeah, they're both pretty much the same on camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So now here we're going to start a segment where we could just talk about anything that's on your mind. We're just going to chill here and talk, and this is just part of the talk show. So, what movie? You seen any good movies lately?
I saw that. I saw the movie. Was kind of crappy. It was in the theater. Ouija. I saw that with Sean. Me and him, we met up and saw that on opening night, and it was kind of a crappy movie. So we both thought it sucked. We were kind of like making fun of it in the theater while we're watching it a little bit.
And I'm not a big fan of horror movies, and I have to put up with this every time when I work at the movie theater.
Oh, for real?
The moment I walk into the horror movies, I'm just like quickly getting in and then get out.
SegaCam actually works at a movie theater.
Oh,
actually, man.
Yeah, it is true. So I have to go over straight crazy every half hour or so, make sure the picture is working fine. And the torment is I just don't like the horror movies. I just walk right in there, quickly do my thing, and then leave.
So you're not into them at all?
I do want to watch like 2 minutes of it just to see what's gonna happen.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's okay. Everyone likes different things, so it's all good.
Now, have you ever seen the movie Dante's Peak?
Yeah, yeah, that's the one with Pierce Brosnan in it, right? Is that the one with Pierce Brosnan? Dante's
Yeah,
Peak?
my two favorite films to watch. My
Linda
two favorite
Hamilton's in that, I
films.
think. Is she in that?
Huh?
Is Linda Hamilton in that thing?
Yeah, from Terminator, the
Yeah, she's in
Terminator
that.
woman.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, she's in that. Yeah.
Yeah. They actually, you want to know something interesting fact? I watched behind the scenes, and the director was saying that they wanted Linda Hamilton, but they said they were so worried because Linda Hamilton had done Terminator series,
Yeah.
and they said, well, we're not sure about Linda because she's off the hinge and she's, kind of out there. And the director said, no. Let's give her a chance. Let's have her come in, do a read. And she came in, and they loved her, and that's why they gave her the part because they thought that she was like Sarah Connor.
And let's
Oh,
not
okay. Oh, cool.
she ended up gaining some muscle for the second Terminator movie. That is what my mom told me. She gained some muscle just for the sequel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did.
Wow, that's amazing.
Bulked up.
You ever seen the movie Daylight with Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah, and they're trapped in that tunnel and stuff, like the subway tunnel or something like that. And
Yeah,
Dante's
Dante's Peak and Daylight are my two top favorite films.
Oh, cool.
Now I understand that you collect DVDs. Now, what is your two favorite? Okay, let me think. Series. As for series, action film and / horror. I know this is DVD and two different brands from VHS. What is your favorite horror genre and action genre?
Okay, an action movie. Let me see my favorite one. Probably like let's see. I go with always liked. Well, I want to say Terminator 2, but it's like a science fiction horror. It has some action, so I'm not gonna say that.
I love Terminator 2. That was one of my top favorite films of the 90s.
It's like a science fiction horror, so it's sort of like action. It has like everything in it. Actually, it has like a little bit of everything in it. But
yeah, it's disgusting though.
yeah, I mean, I like some of the Lethal Weapon movies for a basic action movie, like Lethal Weapon 2. I like that, like a basic action flick. Something like that, or those kind of things. Horror movie, my favorite ones, probably like always like Reanimator. I like Maniac, the original Maniac. I like that a lot for a horror movie. I like that one. It's kind of grimy and gritty, but I like it. Pretty cool effects in it from the time with Tom Smead doing the effects. So that's a pretty good one.
Is Freddy Got Fingered? Is that a horror movie? Because it was pretty fucking horrible.
It was pretty horrific, wasn't it? I saw that movie in the theater. I saw that movie in the theater back in the day.
Sausages.
Oh yeah, I saw that, and I was like, "What am I?"
I think the elephant at the end of that movie was kind of. Oh my god!
Yeah.
You want to hear an interesting story about Freddy Got Fingered? I was in a Blockbuster when I was little. I lived in Florida, and I was in a Blockbuster literally, and I looked over and I saw the title and I saw, Andy Green. That's the guy's name, Andy Green, on the front.
Uh-huh.
And so, Andy Green, it's just like, what was it, Road Trip? It is like, devour him, eat him.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember that whole line. It was something like, do you remember it? Do you remember the line at all?
No, I don't. I remember some of the scene, like the visual of it, but I don't remember specifically what they said. I'm not sure what they said.
Oh, of course, one scene I remember was the white kid with the African American girl, and she's kind of fallen attracted with him, and she ends up sleeping with him, and all you see is her on top of him, and it's just all of her on top of him.
Oh, there you go. That's always nice.
What's your top favorite comedy? What's your top favorite comedy for DVD?
top rated comedy. I always like. First thing that comes to mind is I always like Naked Gun, like Naked Gun 1 and 2. I always like those.
Oh, you mean like how the fact that which one was that part 1 or part 2 where the baby strollers are falling down and they're copying the Untouchables?
Oh yeah, I think that's part 2. I think that's 2. Yeah. I think that's 2.
Okay.
I
Oh,
think.
you mean part 1 basically where that murderer was in the what is it? Shoot, I'm trying to think of his name. OJ. OJ
Yeah,
was.
OJ was in OJ Simpson. He was Nordberg, so he was in
No one.
I almost met OJ Simpson. Like we're at a convention. We're actually at a horror convention, and OJ Simpson was there doing autographs one time. It was kind of weird. You have like a real slasher right there signing autographs. It was about like 6 years ago, and the KTLA News was there, like covering it from the outside, like they're making a big thing about it, like OJ's at a horror convention, and then I was gonna get his autograph, but it was like $100 to get his autograph. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay that much for his autograph, Because I brought my Naked Gun DVD with me, I had to sign it, Nordberg or something like that, but I didn't get to do it because it was like way too pricey to get him to sign it. But I thought it was kind of funny seeing OJ from afar, from like the room, across the room a little bit.
You should have brought him some gloves.
I should have got his gloves. It doesn't fit. You must have quit.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to think here. I understand. I understand you're a wrestling fan.
Yeah. Yep.
Now I have a question for you. I hope you don't find this offensive. I'm not trying. My question's not offensive, but it's a question I'm asking about. Because did you see my comment on your channel?
About the mask.
Yeah, I was want to know. You said you got some extras. I was want to know.
I got some extra masks. I bought some there. Yeah.
Okay, but dude, by the way, I'm curious. You said you're okay. One thing I got confused about the video was you said in the video you were going to McDonald's. You were going to go to McDonald's. Yeah. What changed your mind? Because you said the whole time you're going to McDonald's, and then you show up at the other restaurant, the mom and pop restaurant, and I'm like, what happened to McDonald's?
Oh, I just was outside with the Hamburglar mask. That's all I was doing. Yeah.
That's all you wanted to do was just do the skit with the Hamburglar.
Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, I was just gonna go out front. I was gonna go inside, but then I'm like, yeah, they're gonna probably kick me out. I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble. So, so I was just out front with the Hamburglar mask. Like saying "F you, Ronald McDonald" and stuff like that. So just a dumb skit.
You made a better choice.
I have a dare for you, man. Yeah. I dare you one time to go into Burger King with that mask on and order up 3 cheeseburgers and a fry and a drink and just go down and sit down while you're vlogging and try to eat the hamburger and be like, I can't eat it.
Yeah, that'd be funny. I still might go into McDonald's like it too. I might do it this week as a gag to go in there and do like a little quick clip of me ordering some food at McDonald's, or I'll ask for a job. Like I need a job. I need some money to hamburger. I haven't worked in years. You know what you should do?
You should go at that costume shop and see if they have a Hamburglar costume.
Well, they might. They might. So you get the mask right here. Here's the mask. They got the crappy mask.
That's epic.
And of course, you get the scary-looking Hulk Hogan mask, right there. Right there, brother. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, brother. Oh my gosh!
Mask.
I'll buy one of those from you.
These are like old school. Like they got the tag on it still.
So what's the upsell on that, Danny?
They're worth $1,000. No, they're like.
Never mind.
$1,000.
Jeremy,
usually Dutch or evil.
It's probably like a few bucks.
Jeremy, if you watch Jeremy's videos, you'll see how much
no more than $5. No more than $5. They're like brand new. These things. They're like from 1991.
I thought you said they were $1 and some change, like $2. I thought you said they were.
$2.
Danny, I'll do $5 for one of them.
Well, this pretty much just covers the shipping of it. I don't know how to ship this thing. So
I'll tell you what, Danny. I'll do $5, and then I'll do an unboxing on my channel and give you a shout out on it.
Well, there you go. There you go. You can have one of these beautiful masks. So we can wear that for Halloween if it comes there in time. I don't know if it would, but you can wear that.
Hell yeah.
But you just mask
I
the
have
true effect.
I'll have Hulk Hogan's face and King Kong Bundy's body.
Oh, there you go. So can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that, man.
Okay.
Okay, Danny. Here comes another part of the segment where I give my interviewers.
I'm gonna walk around wearing this for Halloween too. It kind of like be like a psychotic hamburger, like have a bloody McDonald's bag and like a knife and be like a psychotic hamburger. So maybe I'll do that for Halloween.
I would watch that video. That'd be an epic video.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Now, Danny, here comes the segment where you can ask me any question, and I will answer them if the question is appropriate. And I'm an open book, so throw a question at me, and I'll try to answer it.
Okay. So about how long have you been doing YouTube for? How many years?
I started back in 2010. Back in 2010, before all the crappy rules got thrown in.
That's what I heard about all the rules now recently, last couple of years and stuff.
I've been on YouTube since 2007, and I'll tell you something. The website back then was much more different than it was now. Instead of having the like and dislike feature, it was either you had to rate it 1 to 5 stars.
Oh,
yeah, that's what it was like back then.
Okay.
I was here for a very long time. I could just tell you what the old layout used to look like.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of disappointing now. I kind of wish they went back to the old layout like it was then when it was nice, but too late now.
Too late now. It's like the old school MySpace days back in the day, 2007.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
pretty much.
MySpace.
MySpace. I should do. I saw doing that. Like, hit me up on Facebook. I should go hit me up on MySpace. Make sure to follow me on there. That'd be kind of funny. I thought about doing that. Here's my link to MySpace. Like, check out me. This is throw people off.
I can't even get on MySpace anymore. I don't even remember.
I've never been on that in years. So. It's like
it would be like you and 3 other people on there.
Who goes on there?
Also, band pages. Remember, dude, my band page, my band is on MySpace, man.
It's on MySpace, bro. Yeah. I got my band. We're gonna be plant the Casbah or something. It's got my band.
Picture this, Danny. It's a wrestling match, and it's MySpace versus Facebook, and MySpace gets ready to fight, and Facebook is just like, really? Do I have to fight this second-rate, social media? They're like, yes. Pin them in 3 seconds, and we'll be fine.
But it'll be a handicap match. MySpace will have Friendster in their corner, so it'll be Friendster and MySpace versus Facebook in a handicap.
What do you think this is, the internet?
Yeah.
What is Friendster? I'm sorry, I haven't known about the past of the internet. Like, what is Friendster? He's laughing at me because I don't know what Friendster is.
It's like some crappy thing. I don't know I never went on it, but I heard about it. So like some real crap.
Yes, but what other questions do you have for me, Dan?
Let's see. So what kind of movies are you into most? What kind of genre are you into?
One of my biggest genres is comedy and monster films. Godzilla is my top favorite.
Oh yes, I see the background right there.
Yes, the king of the monsters, and monster films, and one of the recent films I really got into. It's called the Iceman. You ever heard of that?
Is that about that serial killer?
No, it's about the Richard Kuklinski, and he was
him.
Yeah, it was actually a really good film, but you know how Hollywood does? They basically take a film and they're just like, and they're just like, okay, we're gonna take this and that and this and that, and then we're gonna rape it, and then we're just gonna say Ta-da!
Reap the benefits of it, right?
That's what they do.
I got reaped of the benefits and I don't know how. Curse you, Hollywood.
You bastards. That's how it's
Anytime you have a good film, for instance, my opinion is I don't think Fox is going to make a rated R Deadpool film because they recently leaked the footage of Ryan Reynolds doing the voiceover for the Deadpool movie, the leaked Deadpool footage, and I doubted that Fox is going to put out a rated R because if you look at from Fox, what other comedies have you seen from Fox that were rated R comedies? Give me one name, what the name of that film was. It was a rated R comedy.
Mm-hmm. True. Yeah, true. They probably won't. No.
Well, I was going to say
it
was going to be Punisher Warzone. But you know, so let me think here. Jared, what's a topic we could talk about?
See here. Anything you guys like?
Okay. Now, what was I talked? Me and Cinestalker. How I got him to come on the show is I basically found him on Facebook. He was friends with me on Facebook, and I said, "Hey, man, how would you be interested in coming on my talk show?" And he's like, "Sure, yeah, man." So he came into a hangout later on. I talked to him, and one of the things we talked about.
Oh, you got some. Tommy, you got a film called Deadpool. Was rated R.
Yeah, I know. Deadpool.
They're doing a they're doing a remake, Mark. That's what he's talking about. They're doing a remake.
Yeah, I just did quick research like I always do.
Oh, I got you.
Good job, Mark. Mark is our researcher. He anything we talk about, he goes and researches it for us.
Nice.
Speaking of that, what you were talking about, Tommy, and I'm about to swell up Danny's head real quick, but I do want to say, man, that the really cool thing about you is I'm just starting on YouTube. I've only been on for about 2 months.
Oh, cool.
And you accepted me as a friend request on Facebook as well. But the cool thing about you, man, is that I looked at your channel. You have like over 2,000 subscribers, and there's a certain range where YouTubers will get to a certain point where they think like, hey, I've got over 1,000 subscribers. People love me, and they won't really make time or be social with smaller YouTubers or just people that enjoy their channel, their content. And I think that's where a lot of creators lose face because you start to deselect or submit from them because you're like, man, this person won't give me the time of day, and this kind of sucks. And although everybody has their own life and we know you're busy, you seem so far to try to make time. I see you respond to everybody's comment for the most part. At least give it a like. I mean, even if you don't know the person that well, you're still nice enough to say, you know what, hey, that was you took the time to look at my content. You took the time to subscribe to me. I'm gonna at least say what's up or give you a like or something.
Yeah.
So
I
do really appreciate that. So
thanks. Yeah, I always try to do that, like just to be courteous and nice. Like if people like to watch my goofy stuff I show on YouTube or something like that, to say, hey, thanks for checking out my video or thinking you like it or thinking that much of it. So I can show my appreciation by talking or or giving a like and or even messaging on Facebook. I always try to talk to everybody that talks to me and stuff like that, just to be courteous. Because that's the thing I would like to do. If I talk to somebody, I would like to get a response back, hopefully, or something like that. So it's sort of something, So I always try to do that.
Yeah, man, and that's my point. Is that people that I don't want to use the word famous or whatever, but people that become a little bit popular, it's funny how as they gradually get more popular, they start to forget what it was like when they were the small YouTuber or they were the fan and they were looked up to somebody else, and how shitty it would feel if they were to leave a comment or say something and not get, maybe not every single response because you guys get busy, but every other one or something. You know, just something to.
Yeah, the most part. Just to take. It doesn't take that long to do. Like less than a minute. You know, like hey, what's up, thank you know, and write something. You know, or I appreciate it. You know, all that kind of stuff. Just to be nice. And I always like to see people's comments, what they think about it, or suggestions for videos or stuff like that to kind of see what people like out there and all that kind of thing. You know,
Right
so I always
on.
like to do that. To be nice. It's always good. So,
So,
I don't hurt no one.
Danny,
So I appreciate that.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, thanks.
now, Danny, I have a question for you. I sent you my movie, which I think I sent you my Made episode, and I sent you my my movie also. What was your opinion on both of those things?
I didn't hear that, but I think it cut off for a second. What happened about the movie?
I said, what was your opinion of my Made episode and my movie?
Oh, I liked it. I thought it was good. Like it was like about 6.5 minutes long, I think. The movie, it was something like that, like under 8 minutes, I think. Like a nice short film, you know, oddball. And it was like the kid, like he's like the oddball in the school, and he goes to like was it prom? I think he was going to. Was it prom? With the pretty girl, that kind of thing. He kind of wants to be accepted, but he's kind of like the oddball out. He's like the like the guy in school no one really talks to. So I thought it was good though how it was done. Because it kind of puts that perspective in it. I mean, like what that character can go through. What's it kind of like to be like the oddball type. So I thought that was good to examine that. I thought it was cool.
Now, when you watched the film, did you ever feel like that? Did that make you feel like yourself when you were in school?
I think everyone feels like an oddball sometimes, like in school, like certain things you don't fit in, like certain things, like especially like PE class, you might be the last one picked, be on a team, or like in groups things, like not sure to be in a group with. I think everyone goes through that, so I kind of felt like that, I think identify with that for like a little bit with certain things. So I think everyone can feel like that sometimes.
So, Danny, for you, okay, I'm trying to think of a good question. I'm trying to think of something good, good idea. Have you ever watched The Nostalgia Critic?
No, I did not.
You may want to check him out. He's really funny.
Just read very quickly. Hello on the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it, so you don't have to.
Nice.
I just had to do that.
Nice. It goes like that.
Yes. He's like, no, here's my impression of him. Hold on a second. Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it, so you don't have to.
Oh, nice. He's a YouTuber, right? He's a YouTube guy?
Good.
Yeah, well, actually,
so good. I gotta say.
He used to make videos here on YouTube, but he's gone to his web page, thatguywiththeglasses.com.
Okay.
Yes, a shout out to him. It's thatguywiththeglasses.com, and he makes his Nostalgia Critic episodes on there, and people upload them to YouTube because he's just so funny.
Okay, cool. I'll have to watch it then. I'll have to check it out. I'll check that out. I've never heard of it before, but I'll watch it. It'd be neat.
Another question for you, Danny. What is your opinion on my channel and what the stuff that I produce here?
I think it's cool, like, because you get the little segment right here, just chit chatting. That I think that's cool. It's something different. I like that. And then the stuff you go around town, like you go around town and like you like the good deed things and all that stuff, and go around there and show stuff around your area. I thought that was cool. Then the video to Vlogger Fair, I thought that was a pretty cool thing. And we went to Seattle. I think it was in Seattle, and then you show the whole event.
Yeah, it was an awesome time. It was.
Yeah, I saw the thing too about the CM Punk thing. I saw that little thing. The CM Punk.
I'll be honest. I do not like that man.
You lost your cup. You get your cup back.
What?
You couldn't get your collector's cup back. You try to get a collector's cup, I think. You couldn't get it back in the video. Or I saw something like that. Like you lost it or something like that. So some sort of.
Yeah, I think that was one of my old videos where I think I went to and I lost my collector's cup for that match.
Yes, that's what it was. Yeah.
And I still have a collector's cup right now from an old show that I went to, but it's been a while. But I'm actually going to go see Kevin James, the 28th.
Oh, cool.
And it's exciting. I can't wait to see him. I'm gonna try to buy like a cookie cake or something like that, and see how I can get it to him. Like, see if I can talk to like his agent or something like that, and say, hey, I got this freshly made from a grocery store, and there's nothing. Well, if I say there's nothing,
you're gonna think you poisoned it, probably. If I think you took a turd in it or something, you crapped all over it.
Those aren't really chocolate chips.
Those are homemade chocolate chips, actually.
Those are Tommy NC 2010 chips.
Those are exclusive chocolate chips right there.
Hey, what's that liquid? What's that liquid inside of there? Oh no, that's just whipped cream.
That's the secret sauce.
This is the
they call that the Tommy sauce.
Chocolate chips. Yes. It's chocolate chips.
What's that white stuff on there? Oh, that's mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. That's mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
No. Yes.
You know, the other day I was walking in my local grocery store and they had this gigantic setup of mayonnaise and just this proportionate size of mayonnaise. You know how much it was?
No.
$3 and some change for mayonnaise. And I was just like, if somebody was to go, if a millionaire was to go up there and buy every bit of that, what would he do with all that mayonnaise?
That's too much mayonnaise, man, for one person right there. Ooh, that's a lot of mayonnaise, a lot of mayo.
You know, that'd be an interesting. Can you picture this? A mayonnaise, taking a bath in mayonnaise?
Oh, that'd be gross. Oh, that'd be so nasty.
It's that thing with potato salad. People selling potato salad online.
You can make a lot of potato salad with that.
I don't think I'd buy potato salad online.
No.
Yeah.
Do you know who you look like, honestly?
No.
Danny? Have you ever seen the show Man vs. Food?
Yeah,
You look exactly like him.
Like Adam Richmond?
Adam Richmond? Nice.
A skinnier version, though.
Adam Richmond right there. Adam. I always watch that show, too. It's always funny. I like to watch that other one, Anthony Bourdain, No Road Reservations. I watch those, too. Back then, when you had the show was still on.
Yeah. Let me think here. What is your top favorite Godzilla film of the 90s?
Yeah, I don't even know, man. I didn't watch much of them in the 90s. I don't know, man. Don't know. It's the Matthew Broderick one, of course. That's like the best thing ever.
What?
That's the remake, that's like the best. It's so realistic. It's like the best acting. It's like amazing. Not playing that.
I was about to say, I was going to be like, you like that portion of a film?
No, I don't. I think it's crap. Yeah, it's a turd.
You know, I say certain things about certain films. Like I say, Batman vs. Robin was basically where they slit Batman's throat and they raped him and threw him into an empty grave, a shallow grave. And Chris Nolan came across his grave and said, "Oh my gosh, look what happened to my old hero. Okay, let's get you out of here. Let's get you fixed up." And that's when Nolan just went, breathed into him, gave him life, and made it sound like he's been smoking nicotine cigarettes.
It was his voice has changed. It's weird. He's like, "Hey, what are you trying to kill me?" He's like all talking like that. And, it's like, "Why are you trying to kill me?" Yeah. You know what's weird? I always wonder about the Batman. He always has black makeup on his eyes. When he takes off the mask, the makeup is gone. What's up with that?
Yes.
What's up with that?
That's my question. Like, it's like, he takes the mask off.
Makeup's gone.
Where's the makeup?
The black makeup is gone around the eyes.
Which one was it? It was The Dark Knight. Yeah, he's sitting on the chair, and that's when he's saying that I basically listened to the Joker's orders, and I went to the wrong warehouse and rescued the wrong person.
Yeah, that's what happens. It was a bad day at the office.
At that point, I just wanted to go, wah, 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 Bruce Wayne.
Boo, Bruce. Boo, here's a box of tissues. some violins. Bruce. Whoa, whoa.
Now go stop the Joker. He's trying to blow up hospitals.
Yeah, don't worry about the girl. She wasn't even good looking anyway. She was kind of homely looking, that chick anyway in the movie. So yeah, it wasn't even worth saving.
You know, honestly, what I thought was interesting is Harvey was so head over heels for her that she was going to leave Harvey anyway to go to Bruce. And
Yeah.
But then, you know, she's so weird that she decides that, oh, I'm actually not going to date you, Bruce, because you're never going to stop being Batman, so
Yeah.
I'll forget you, and I'm leaving town, but actually I'm just going to get blown up in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I was like, weird. Wasn't that stupid right there?
You know, and they didn't even use the same actress from the original movie. It was like they used Dawson's Creek actor, I think. The actress
the first one, the first one. Yeah, they did. Yeah, the Dawson's Creek girl. That's a shriek or something. Dawson's Shriek.
Katie Holmes was a treat.
She wasn't a treat, right?
You know, I heard a rumor that she was the slut of that show. That every single guy had a hand with her on the show.
Had a hand with her? Or she had a hand with them too.
She was a doorknob. Everybody had a turn.
Everyone had a turn. Oh yeah, she was like, oh yeah, there you go. So you heard it here first, folks.
Like, that'd be $100. What? That's $100. $100? I don't have $100. Well, you know, I'm pregnant, and you better make sure that you send the check to me because if I don't get my money, I'm just going to sue you. You know.
Oh yeah, that's what that is. Meal ticket.
Wait a minute, you said you were on the pill. Oh, I said I was on the Pepto. I kind of had a little diarrhea, so I said I was on the Pepto. Oh God. I'll tell you what. I am never eating Kentucky Fried Chicken ever again. Personal story with you, Danny.
Oh.
Last night, I had never felt so miserable in my life.
Oh wow.
I will just say this: my butthole was on fire last night.
Oh, what the hell did you eat, man? A Kentucky Fried Chicken to make that happen? What did you do?
I wasted $10 on. I asked them. I said, "Can I get a buffet to go?" And they're just like, "No, you cannot do that. You cannot get a buffet to go." And I'm like, "Oh, so you're telling me I have to wait 2 or 3 minutes just to get the off from what you guys make?" And then they give me this, and it's this shriveled up little chicken wing, and I'm like, I ate it, and I was just like, it's got some chicken in it. Then a couple minutes later, when I got home, it was just like,
oh, wow.
And it's the point where you're just on the toilet and you're miserable.
Get me worse, Tommy. I would have found that I'm a really weird. It came right out, just like a flamethrower.
My parents started laughing at me because I was getting ready to go down again because my stomach was upset and I had no toilet paper.
Oh no.
So I ran downstairs to get some I got like 2-3 things of toilet paper. And my mom was just laughing at me, and I'm like, "Why are you laughing at me? You would hate me if I was laughing at you."
You just totally crapped your pants, man.
Oh, jeez. Yes.
That little piece of chicken right there, a little chicken.
Hey, I remember eating corn.
Oh, God. Oh, gross. Oh, man. It was on fire, too. So what the hell was that about? What was in that chicken right there? It was like some hot sauce chicken.
I got a question for you, Danny.
Yeah.
I don't know who else in this hangout or whatever watches sports, but obviously my channel's Geeks and Sports because I like geeky shit and I like sports a lot. So I see you're a Bolts fan, and I'm a nice little Pats fan here. So my question is, how do you feel about the team? I know you guys were riding high for a while, and then y'all just hit a two game speed bump.
We did, yeah, 2 games.
So how do you feel?
Made me pissed right there. I was like, damn. So I was like, damn. Well, it was all the injuries. I think all the injuries kind of added up. I think because that's a lot of defensive guys hurt. You know, Brandon Flowers got hurt and things like that, and Jason Verrett, the rookie, he was out. But I think the good thing is I think they're off for the next like 9 more days or 8 more days, and I thought they get a bye week, so I think that'll be good. They can rest up, get their guys back, and hopefully regroup for the second half of the season, have a good finish, and hopefully get to the playoffs and go from there, at least semi-healthy. I'm hoping it turns around okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think they'll make the playoffs. I can see 2 teams coming out of the West, and Kansas City's doing okay. I think Denver's a lock just because Manning and all the weapons they have.
Yeah.
They're not even using Welker, which is crazy because I mean they paid so much for him. They're not even using him.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they'll have 2 teams come out of there, and I think it'll come down to San Diego and Kansas City. But yeah, I think the Bolts will take it.
Yeah, I think it'll be one of them too, like the Chargers or Chiefs. I think they play the last game of the season too, so it might come down to that last game right there.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah, so it comes down to that, I think. I'm hoping the Chargers go in there. I'm hoping.
Do you see Derek Carr and the Raiders making a comeback?
No, they look like a mess. They're like a total mess. That team, they're a disaster.
It was at the Gabriel Iglesias things. Is like, did you put your money on the Raiders? You probably shouldn't. He's like, I'm doing the show. And
the Raiders are they're like a total mess. They got nothing going on, right? I don't think they won a game yet this whole season. I don't know if they did it or maybe they won one. I think I don't even know.
Now they're I don't know if you heard, but they're in talks of bringing. So far y'all have San Francisco, y'all have the Niners, the Raiders, and the Chargers, and now they're looking at potentially moving the Buffalo Bills from New York to L.A. Yeah. I'm like, holy shit, 4 teams in California. I mean, I'm in Texas and we have a big ass state and we only have 2 teams. I'm like.
I know, it's a bit too much. Too much, I think. I think that'll be
You're geeks in sports. Well, I'm the Sega Camp gamer.
Maybe moving the Raiders back to LA. I can see that.
I think they should just move the Raiders back to LA. Just there to there. They should just do it like that.
Just move 3DS games alone for anybody.
I think that'd be a better move.
Sorry, Dan, I couldn't hear you. I think Sega Cam was talking at the same time.
They really had 2 LA Rams and the Raiders at one time. They can't last there. So they're like a college town and a basketball town and stuff. But let's just move the Raiders there. That's a better thing to do, I think. The Bills. Now
I agree 100%.
Yeah. I think it's too much.
Danny, before we end the show, I have a question for you. This is an off-topic question. If there was a WWE match and Sean and Brendan were in a match, and okay, let's say I'm going to put you in there also, and make it a handicap match, and it's for the title, would you, Sean, or Brendan win in that match?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm just gonna. I don't know who to win that thing. I'm gonna try to win that thing right there. I don't know. I'd like. We'd probably be all hitting each other up like boom, 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 and I don't know what we'd be doing. It'd be a big rumble, I'll tell you that. I'd be going crazy in there. You know, I don't know who will win though. I don't know. Maybe I am not sure because that'd be a tough one. I don't know who's gonna win that thing. I wouldn't know. I'm hoping I would.
I can picture Sean jumping off the top turnbuckle on top of Wet Movie One's head, and then Wet Movie One trying to get back up, and you would go over to Sean and give him a tombstone pile driver, drop him to the mat.
Yeah. I'll be like a sneaky guy. I'll go in there and kind of just get a cheap pinfall out of it and go, I won.
If Danny's smart, he'll use his speed and wait for the big boys to knock each other out, and he'll come and clean up afterwards.
I'm just gonna run around the ring the whole time. So run around the fans, be a total heel, and then all this. Then after that, I'll go in for the win right there.
Okay, bye.
Sounds like a game.
Danny, you can give yourself a shout out for your channel so people can come check out your channel.
Oh yeah, hit me up on my YouTube channel is this Cinestalker. Just look up that and check out my videos if you like them and do want to like around town.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So folks, check him out.
You want to follow me on those things? On my channel.
Cinestalker. YouTube.com/Cinestalker. And check out his awesome trips, his food reviews, Amazing guy, has an amazing personality. He's going to go far here on YouTube. Even if he has over 2,000 subscribers, bump him up some more. And, you know.
Thanks. Thanks,
Oh,
man.
sorry.
Robert, can you please mute yourself?
Sorry. Yeah, go on.
Right. Sorry. I apologize. It's just, I'm sorry for chewing you out, Mark. It's just like your phone was ringing off the hook and Danny was trying to give a shout out and I had to do it. I apologize for taking your thunder, Danny.
It's okay. It's all good.
Yes. Ba-dum-bum.
Ba-dum-bum. Haha, the Hamburglar brother.
Or no.
The serial killer hamburger. If you touch
fun.
Danny, I'll send you a message, Danny, for one of those masks if you really do want to sell one. I'll hit one up from you.
The Hulk Hogan right there, brother.
Me too, Danny. I'd be interested in having one of those masks because I hate them.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that'll be no problem. It should be fine.
And now all your fans are gonna be like, "Well, Danny, can we have a mask?" And you're just gonna be like,
"There's only like 6 of these masks in the world right here. These are exclusive Hulk Hogan masks right here."
6 in the world.
That's it. Darken up the eyebrows, make them black. It could be like a Danny Trejo mask. So at least that's what someone told me.
There's some dude sitting in Albuquerque, New Mexico, with like a truck full of them, like boxes just piled up. Like, I got millions, brother.
It's a gold line, man. Come on, brother, sell those Hogan masks. Vintage. It says
jeez.
Python Power.
Would be great, brother.
Well, folks, I want to say thank you for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you, Danny.
Oh, thanks for having me.
We appreciate everybody. I hope you can stay for a little bit, Danny, before the show, after the show ends, at the pre-show. So, folks, as always, this is Cinestalker, and also down below me is, and also a shout out to the guys in Boston. Shout out to Drew, and also the thing is, shout out to Cool Duder, shout out to Wet Movie One, shout out to John the Flickster. Shout out to everybody. It makes content. Because you matter, folks. Because I want to say this before we end the show. You matter, folks. Never stop. Take that talent and give somebody that little nugget to become a YouTuber, to become a U-Hollywooder. I don't say it a lot, but I want it to be there fresh in your mind. U-Hollywood is what you're doing here on YouTube. You don't need to go to California. And the thing about it is what kind of ruins this is, you know, Danny's already in California, so he's in the juice of Hollywood. So, you know, Danny, I don't know if Danny would know about U-Hollywood, because have you heard about it, Danny, here?
I heard about a little bit of that. I heard a little bit, yeah.
U-Hollywood is what you're doing, Danny. You're making content. You are a producer. You're a producer of your own channel. And, guys, if you want to help us chant out the show, we do this once in a while. I forget to do it sometimes, but we're going to do it here. How would you like to do it, Danny?
I'll go along. I have no idea, but I'll give it a shot.
Okay, here we go. Guys, we'll all say it together. You Hollywood. You Hollywood.
You Hollywood.
You Hollywood. You Hollywood.
Hollywood. You are Hollywood. You are Hollywood. You Hollywood.
Yeah, what you gonna do when you Hollywood runs you, brother?
Oh yeah, brother. We're gonna give you the early squirrely, and then we're gonna snap into a Slim Jim, which is the opposite wrestler. But as always, you check out Danny Trejo, not Danny Trejo.
Well, because that could be Danny. That could be Danny.
Danny Trejo got a shout out.
Danny Trejo, dude. Machete.
And you check out the Cinestalker, because Hulk Hogan told you. Oh yeah. And then down there. And as always,
Rebel.
the Cinestalker is here, and we're checking you out, Cool Duder and Wet Movie 1, and always make videos and keeping you on the inside fact. Thank you for watching another episode of Tommy Talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.